Welcome to IT with IT podcast. Today we're tackling a subject that, honestly, many are calling more fundamentally transformative than the PC, the internet, or, even the smartphone. We're talking about artificial intelligence, AI. It's a technology so significant that Mark Benioff over at Salesforce called it the most important technology of any lifetime. The future isn't just, knocking anymore. It feels like it's officially here, and AI is really powering it. And for so many organizations now, the big question isn't if they should use AI, right? It's more like, how fast can we actually get started effectively? Because hesitating now, well, that's not really a safe bet anymore. It feels like a sure way to get left behind. So our mission today is basically to be your guides. We want to help you understand why AI is so essential, what incredible advantages it offers, and importantly, how you can jump in and start, winning with it. We'll distill the key insights, really aiming to get you well-informed fast. Okay, so let's unpack this a bit. AI has just, exploded. It's gone from maybe a niche tech idea to this global economic force. The speed is something else. And the numbers, they really show how deep this is going.
It's quite something. And what's really compelling isn't just the growth, it's the acceleration. The global AI market, it's rocketing past $240 billion already. And the projections, they're looking at what, $1.34 trillion by 2030?
Right.
That's just a massive shift.
$1 trillion, wow.
Yeah, and companies are all in. Spending is expected to hit $360 billion in 2025 alone.
Yeah.
This isn't just talk, it's huge investment happening right now, reshaping markets.
Right. And what's really interesting to me is that it's not just coming from the top, like executives saying, do AI. Employee adoption is surging too. That tells you something, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It shows real value on the ground.
The number of U.S. workers actually using AI in their jobs has pretty much doubled in just 2 years. People are seeing how it helps them get more done, be more efficient. It really feels like a full-blown business revolution, embraced from the top floor to the front lines.
Exactly. And we're seeing that, 78% of organizations are already using AI somehow in 2024.
78%.
Yeah, up from 55% just last year. That rapid uptake shows a real belief in the practical benefits.
Okay, so these huge investments, this widespread adoption, it paints a clear picture. But for our listener, what does this actually mean day to day? What are the tangible results companies are seeing when they really lean into AI?
Well, the big theme, consistently across the board, is a major jump in productivity. You can almost think of it as like a superpower for your team, a real force multiplier. Studies keep showing AI can make highly skilled workers up to 40% more productive.
40% that's not small.
Not at all. It's fundamental. It changes output capacity. It's not just doing more, it's doing smarter, impacting strategy, not just operations.
Okay, that 40% figure is huge. But can we get even more specific? What are some really compelling examples of this in action?
Sure. So take software development. Developers using AI assistants, they're completing tasks up to 55% faster.
55%.
And maybe even more striking, they're shipping 126% more projects each week. That's accelerating innovation like crazy.
Wow.
Then you look at sales folks. Using AI for things like drafting personalized emails, analyzing customer data. It's saving them over 2 hours a day.
2 hours back in their day. Okay.
Exactly. And marketers, they're publishing 42% more content monthly. That's vital for staying competitive, for engaging audiences. Even in customer support, agents using AI assistants see about a 14% productivity boost. And for new hires, get this, a massive 30% jump in performance. They get up to speed so much faster.
Those numbers are really concrete. They show enhanced capability. But beyond just speed, what's the bigger financial picture, the ROI?
Right, the ROI, because it's not just about doing more tasks. It connects directly to the bottom line, often pretty quickly. So for every dollar spent on generative AI, the kind that creates new stuff, content, code companies are seeing an average return of $3.70.
$3.70 back for every dollar. Okay.
Yeah. So it's not just an efficiency tool. It's becoming a revenue multiplier. Think hyper-personalization, faster product cycles, new services even. And this also means real cost savings, about 27% average savings for software projects. So it clearly shows AI isn't just an expense line. It's a strategic investment generating serious value, efficiency, cost reduction, the whole package.
The productivity, the ROI, it's all very compelling. But I bet a lot of listeners might be thinking, okay, but is this just for the Amazons, the Googles? Our research really shows AI is making waves far beyond just big tech, right?
Yeah.
Where else is it changing the game?
Oh, absolutely. It's really reaching everywhere now, sometimes in ways you wouldn't immediately expect. Sure, in tech, it's basically essential. Like you said, 97% of developers are already using AI for coding, bug finding, cybersecurity, often as a real-time defense.
Okay.
But then look at healthcare. AI is helping doctors diagnose diseases with incredible accuracy using image recognition. It's speeding up drug discovery by analyzing massive data sets, potentially shaving years off research. You've got hospitals like the Cleveland Clinic using it to optimize operations, improve patient care outcomes significantly.
Right.
Then finance. Banks are using AI to stop fraud practically in real time. JP Morgan Chase had this task, right? Took 360,000 hours of human work. AI now does it in seconds.
Wow, seconds. That really highlights the scale of change.
Exactly. It's transformative efficiency, not just incremental. And retail. AI creates those super personalized shopping experiences. Amazon's recommendation engine, powered by AI, supposedly drives up to 35% of their sales.
35%, incredible.
And even agriculture. AI helps farmers grow more with less. John Deere's See and Spray system uses AI vision to target individual weeds. It can cut herbicide use by up to 90%. Think about the economic and environmental benefits there.
That's fascinating, seeing it applied across such different fields. But, when we hear about all this efficiency, this automation, the natural question comes up, is AI coming for my job? There's definitely apprehension out there. How should we really think about this?
Yeah, that's a really valid concern. It comes up a lot. But honestly, the most insightful way to look at AI isn't as a replacement. Think of it more like a sophisticated co-pilot, something that seriously boosts your existing skills. It's about empowerment, not eradication.
Co-pilot, I like that framing.
Right.
Yeah.
Like Sundar Pichai at Google said, the future of AI is not about replacing humans, it's about augmenting human capabilities. That mindset shift is key.
And I suppose AI is really good at those routine, repetitive tasks that can kind of drain our energy.
Exactly. It takes on the mundane stuff. And that frees us up, humans, to focus on what we do best.
Yeah.
Creativity, solving complex problems, strategic thinking, emotional intelligence, the uniquely human stuff.
Yeah.
It's like having this super smart assistant, right?
Yeah.
You can draft a report, analyze a ton of data, brainstorm ideas, but it lets you provide the expert insight, the critical judgment, the final strategic call. That human-AI partnership, that's where the real magic happens. It leads to better results, more innovation, maybe even higher job satisfaction because you're doing more engaging work.
That makes sense.
But it also means, frankly, that even the most skilled people might find it hard to keep pace without using AI as a partner. It's about working smarter, being more effective.
So in this kind of fast-moving world, standing still really is falling behind. And our research highlights some pretty significant risks for companies that choose to just ignore AI, right? It's not just missing out, it's creating a real disadvantage.
Yeah, Imad Mostak, the CEO of Stability AI, he put it pretty bluntly. He said something like, this time next year, every company has to implement it, not even have a strategy, implement it.
Wow, implement it, no more waiting.
It really underscores the urgency. Ignoring AI. It exposes companies to some critical dangers. First, you just lose your competitive edge. Your competitors using it to get faster, smarter, innovate more quickly.
Right.
Second, you fall behind on efficiency, relying on old manual ways. That becomes a major handicap when speed and data matter so much. It hits the bottom line.
And agility.
And agility, exactly. And finally, you risk losing both customers and talent. Customers want those personalized experiences AI enables. And the best employees. They want to work at innovative places using the latest tools. So the cost of inaction is just, it's getting too high.
Okay, so it's clear AI is here, it's essential, embracing it is key. The big question then is, how do we actually do that effectively, responsibly? It can feel a bit overwhelming. What's the practical game plan?
It can feel like a lot, for sure. But the process can be exciting. Building trust and having a clear, actionable plan is absolutely crucial. So here's a kind of simple 5-step plan to get organizations going, something practical.
Okay, let's hear it.
All right. 1, get your data ready. Good AI needs good data. Simple as that. This is often overlooked, but it's foundational. Look at your company's info. Clean it up, get it organized. Think of it like fuel, garbage in, garbage out. Right?
Makes sense. Data first.
Exactly. 2, create a governance plan. Set clear rules for how AI will be used. This isn't just bureaucracy. It's about building trust. Think about fairness, transparency where possible, safety, ethical use. Right from the start.
Crucial. Okay, number 3.
3, pick secure tools and start small. Choose AI partners you trust with your data. Security and privacy are huge, and don't try to boil the ocean. Start with a few small, defined pilot projects. Learn what works, measure the impact, then scale up. Iterate.
Start small, learn fast. Got it.
4, empower your people. This is maybe the most important one. Your team is the key. Invest in good training, give them resources, build a culture where people are actually excited to experiment and learn with AI. Unlock their potential with the tools.
People are central. Love that. And number 5.
5. Keep monitoring and improving. AI isn't a one-and-done thing. It's always evolving. So continuously monitor how your tools are doing, get feedback from users, and be ready to adapt and improve over time. It's a journey of continuous learning.
That sounds like a really practical, manageable way to approach it. Start small, focus hard on data quality, and really empower your people through training and culture. Those seem like the absolute must-dos.
Well, we've certainly covered a lot today. We've explored how AI is this unstoppable wave transforming industries, boosting productivity like crazy, and acting as this amazing co-pilot for human potential. We've also seen the pretty serious risks of just sitting on the sidelines, and importantly, a clear, actionable game plan for getting started responsibly. It really brings up an important thought, doesn't it? Especially with everything we've discussed. Garry Kasparov, the chess legend, he said, AI won't replace humans, but those who use AI will replace those who don't.
That's powerful. Those who use AI will replace those who don't.
It really frames the challenge and the opportunity, I think.
So for you, our listener, maybe the question to ponder is, how might you start thinking about using AI to augment your own capabilities, whether that's in your job, maybe a hobby, or even just daily life stuff? How can you become one of those who use AI? How can you harness this incredible technology to build a smarter, maybe more exciting future for yourself? Thank you so much for joining us on IT with IT Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and definitely visit our blog at itwithit.net for more insights and discussions. Thanks for listening.